Your grandkids will marry an AI human.
Look at the looks on their faces. Two things they're thinking here. Number one is like, what? That is a crazy statement. And number two, they were both looking at each other like, this is going to be awesome for our podcast because this is the kind of clip that's going to go viral.
What's your conviction level on that?
100%.
That they're going to marry an
That
AI?
your grandchild is going to marry an AI human.
So this is...
Right. I mean, we have to make crazy predictions. And if you want to go on podcasts, you want to have TED Talks, you want to speak at South by Southwest, you have to have hot takes. Someone coming out and saying, future's going to be pretty interesting. Not sure what's going to happen, but man, we all just better be ready, and roll with the punches as they come. You're not going anywhere. No one's going to have you on their podcast because that's not going to be clippable to go out to the masses. These guys hit gold with this. Gary making this crazy prediction. And don't think Gary's right. Remember NFTs, Gary was big on those. We've already forgotten about that, the NFT predictions. This is what Gary has to do too. I'm sure Gary is giving at least an interview or he's appearing on a podcast or something every single day. And when you have to speak that much, you're going to have some pretty hot takes. And they ask Gary about a lot of things that he doesn't have any expertise in, really. Hey, Gary, you built this wine business of yours for your parents in e-commerce years ago. Tell me about parenting. It's crazy, right? How these gurus just get out and they say wilder and wilder things. And you see this all the time with all of the gurus. They have to do that because regular, sane takes, that are kind of middle of the road that you're like, hey, we'll see how it goes. Not going to impress anybody, not getting on any podcasts. I wouldn't put any faith into this one. You think people are really going to marry AI humans? Honestly? Yeah, I know there are some things and there are some people and we have parasocial relationships are big now, but please, you remember Second Life and all of that stuff? That stuff is not going to happen. But Gary has the benefit too of making a prediction so far in the future. No one's going to remember it. People don't remember a prediction from last week, let alone something that this young guy's grandkids is going to be a thing for them. How far in the future is that? So no, this is crazy, but this is what Gary has to do now. He's got to say crazy things to keep getting on podcasts and getting in front of people.